we think about triggers altogether, now remember, I'm not a professional, I'm not licensed, I'm just a human being who's been through it, who's going through it, and y'all have Google at your fingertips. You can educate yourselves at your leisure, right? And so when we talk about triggers, is because there is something that happened to you at some point in time, whether you realize it or not, whether you are conscious of it or if it's compartmentalized or not, that can cause these triggers. It could be something as simple as a smell, a photo, I mean, just a person that may look like somebody else that causes a trigger, whatever it is. And usually those triggers will come with either very, very much sadness. It causes emotions to come out that are related to sadness. And in some cases, it's anger. And it's just like that enraging feeling, you know. And sometimes we're like, how dare they trigger me? You know, how dare that candle scent trigger me while you're in a public bathroom, right? But the thing is that if we can learn to not be ashamed of those emotions and feelings that are attached to those triggers, if we are able to open and embrace, like I said in the affirmation, right? Embrace that little bit of madness, embrace that moment of trigger, or be able to write it down, get back to it later, maybe talk to your therapist about it, however it is, but to be able to understand that you don't need to be ashamed of those feelings in relation to those triggers. Now, how we react to those triggers is different, and everybody does it differently. It depends on where you stand. It depends on whether or not you want to be able to get to the root of the trigger to be able to know how to handle it going forward. And that is possible. You can get through and be able to express those emotions in a healthy way, despite it being a trigger from an unhealthy situation. I hope that rings a bell, right? And to not be ashamed of it. Our emotions, our feelings, your emotions, your feelings are valid, okay? And so, you're not alone. We're in it together, and I love you.